Oh, hi, everyone. It's Hannah from Hannah's Deco. And today I'd like to do another meditation 2, and with the focus being on the feeling of being safe. And it has a relationship to the last meditation we did about arriving at peace. I think peace has so many factors to it, and probably love being the most essential overlying component of it. And when you look at the two great emotions, love and fear, there's so many components to each. But peace is essentially being in a state of love or loving kindness. And another component of peace and love is safe, to feel safe and to be in a safe environment. And I understand a lot of people haven't had the chance to experience safety, and I really feel like there's a big parallel between being safe and having abundance. And if you lack abundance, whether it's food, home, lack of abundance, money to pay bills and meet your kind of daily essential needs, then the feeling of safety is quite hard to encompass in your body and in your mind and in your state and make it manifest into a reality. So I thought we would look at safety and those kind of parallels with abundance to begin with before we start the meditation. I have a little story about say maybe it might have been about 12 years ago. I was renovating my home with my husband, and we had 3 children. We sort of nearly finished, but kind of a long way to go. Our house wasn't livable. We ran out of money, and there was a huge amount of stress, kind of, the responsibility of having, 2 kids in high school, 1 in primary school, paying the bills, worrying about where we live while we couldn't live in our home. And it was incredibly stressful. And it actually went on for about 9 months. It was meant to be a 6-month build, and it went on for 9 months. And we kind of had to renovate. It was either move out of our home or our house was going to fall down a hill. So we decided to renovate, and it all became a bit bigger than we thought. But we now live in a lovely home, the home I'm in now, that pretty much finished the renovations. But back 12 years ago, it was quite stressful. And I can remember, because we had run out of money, I was doing a lot of the painting the outside of the house and painting the inside of the house and doing all the handy things I could, filling in the gaps between floorboards and stuff. And so I was quite hands-on just while we were waiting to refinance all our property so we could borrow more money to finish off renovating our home. And I can remember a few times, excuse me, while I was in that really nervous state and very worried about finances, receiving kind of or my body kind of filling up with a feeling of love. And it was really kind of a nice relief from that sort of busy mind of how we're going to do this and what have I got to do now, and we haven't got enough. And we had great neighbours that were helping us live in their sort of granny flat out the back of their yard and garden. So that was really helpful. But it was interesting. I had these couple of, sort of here and there, maybe, I don't know, a dozen times, I felt this kind of really big rush of love going through my body. And then it wasn't until maybe a couple of years ago that I was thinking about that time when it was quite stressful and we were lacking finances and kind of very worried about our future. And I thought, just sort of thinking about those kind of stresses and imprints your body can carry and hang on to. So I thought I'll send my past self some love. And it just dawned on me today that perhaps it was me sending myself love that I tuned into and felt back then, which is really nice. And I listened to Richard Gordon from Quantum Touch, and he talked about the same thing. So I thought that's really interesting. So I thought if you do have a lot of stress or some big times when it was quite stressful and you lacked abundance, perhaps it could be before you do the meditation, it could be a nice thing to sit quietly and focus on your breath and send some love back to yourself to heal or help you get through that time, which it sounds weird, but you're kind of helping yourself now as well by sending that positive, loving kindness to you in the past. I really feel like it releases stresses and energy, kind of negative energies within your body and your mind and your kind of soul, if you like, and your whole kind of energy being. So perhaps that could be something to do. And I find to get into that space where you are sending love, relax, do the deep belly breath in. And I find when I breathe into my belly, I feel like I really feel, and you're focusing on that loving intention, I really feel that all shoot out to all aspects of my body, right down to my feet, right into my hands, into my heart, and up into my head. So if I do shallow chest breathing, I don't get that sensation. So if you do the deep belly breathing, it really, I think it makes it easier to really feel that kind of energy of love go through your whole body. And then you can send it out to whatever you're trying to heal. So that could be a really good thing to start with if you wanted to, before we move into sending love and to our future self that we envision, so we imagine. So imagination is the first place of action. So if we imagine and have an intention that this future scenario of ourselves in a place of safety, which is most likely going to be a place of abundance, where you don't have to worry about the bills and there's just enough abundance flowing to take care of all that. And I kind of think there's a whole lot of bills that we probably don't really need to pay for. But anyway, that's a whole other topic. But to envision, to imagine yourself in the near future and have an intention that this can take place. So that that safety is a place of abundance. So whether it's being in a comfortable home, in a comfortable surroundings, feeling safe, having plenty, and being kind of in a place of joy. So that's my kind of road map to being safe. So now I thought we'd start the meditation, and we're going to use the quantum touch technique again, of that sending the breathing, imagining yourself in this particular place of safety, sending love to yourself in the future, and then receiving the love from your future self. Okay, so I'll talk through it so you don't get lost. And feel if I'm going a little bit too fast, if you'd like to imagine this place, or you need time now, maybe you can't even fathom what this place looks like. Maybe it's just finding some pictures, beautiful pictures of places and homes that could be your dream place to be. Okay, so taking lovely, big, slow, deep belly breath, and at the same time, imagine you're filling your body up with love, and you're pushing all that love when you breathe out into every cell of your body. And then, okay, so let's do this. We'll do a few deep breaths. Okay, breathing in, nice deep belly breath. Focus of the love coming in and coming out with the breath. So see yourself now in your place of safety, whether that's in a forest, in a home, your ideal home. You're relaxed, joyful, you're at peace. There's no pressures on you, all the pressures have gone. Okay, send yourself with your breath. Your body's open up, it's full of love. Send yourself some love, your future self, in a safe, abundant place. Okay, now receive the love from your future self. Receive the love. Feel the love returning from you, from this place of safety and abundance. Okay, so I really hope, let's expect that this is manifesting now, and it's all set for the future. So that's it for today, and I'll see you next week, which I'm thinking I will show you. I'm going to get some help to get some of my, or one of my paintings that I don't think anyone's really seen yet. I actually did this painting during COVID. So I'll get some help to get that up so I can share the screen or whatever you do to get that up and show you and talk about, it's about patience. And so the painting relates to patience, and I thought I'd just talk a little bit about that. Okay, so that's it. So see you next time, and that's it. Thanks. Bye.